Okay, so we're going to take a look at the biggest boat that Fairline currently build, which is the Squadron 68 flybridge. And um, as I was explaining, the 68 Squadron and the 65 Phantom are on the same running hull. Decks and bridges are different. So back here you have um, a bench seat, rear-facing bench seat, and you've got access to crew quarters just here, which is a full-on crew. There's two beds and a ensuite with a shower and a toilet. You can kind of see through the back there that the window that goes into that area, and then you can see the lighting up the stairs on this boat, which I didn't have turned on the Phantom, but that's basically what the lights look like. So, so this is different style cockpit. You've got the traditional U-shape seating with a fixed table, and you've got this pass-through arrangement with the up galley, and the doors that are folding doors that open up all the way and make this opening huge. And with this as a pass-through, they've got a very low threshold here, and they've been able to do that because they've got this drain, which enables all of the water to drain and collect here rather than coming into the boat. So enables them to almost have a virtually seamless transition from the cockpit into the salon, or the galley as this is. So what we got in here, we have storage in here, a lot of refrigeration. These are refrigeration drawers which can be set to various temperatures. So you've got 4 of those, and this particular boat has got this as a kind of an option that they included, which is a little bit of storage. Not storage, sorry. That's another refrigerator there, and that's a wine cooler. So this was an option that I installed, and this table is kind of set up for seating 6 to 8 people. You've got the 3 stalls there, and then again, look at the windows. The windows in this boat, huge. So in the galley, you have a Mealy oven, and all these appliances are obviously rated for the US. And there was actually a special division of Mealy that for marine that that produce appliances for use in the marine industry in the Americas territories, and they're sourced in the UK, but it's specifically for America. You've got inverse cave lockers, I think they came up with, that was. And this boat has got the Caterpillar C18s, which is a newer generation of engine. And this boat, that's still a great option. You can do the C32s in this boat. The C18s still pushes this boat on a nice steady cruise. The Phantom is obviously more about performance, so C32s is the obvious engine in that boat. But this one's got the C18s and still runs great. Similar, very similar helm, if not the same helm, kind of setup with the 3 screens, Garmin autopilot. You've got the dedicated Fairline kind of boat management, I won't say management, but information hub for your fuel and water and engine telemetry. Huge one-piece windshield again. Your companion seat that sits up here with the helm, and massive table here, which is on a powered system, so this will go up and down on a button. You've got two windows here, sorry, one window this side, one window this side, for ventilation, and you have a door here, and we'll go out that door in a minute. We'll go the first thing that you kind of see that is like, well, that's not a very tall door, but I'll show you how easy it is to get in and out of it. It's pretty incredible. So, as with the Phantom, the opposed seating layout, very, very sociable. TV pops up out of here. This one's got the high gloss finish. Look how rich it is. Just like, you know, these vents turn around, like you can have, if you want them to line up, you do that. But they're directional, so you can send the AC wherever you want. More of the fluting. Oh yeah, glassware. Oh, forgot to show you, this one's got a dishwasher too. It's a dishwasher. That's a good sized dishwasher for a boat, for sure. Headroom, gotta be 6'6", every bit of. So we're gonna walk up the bow, out through this door, and then we'll head up to the flybridge, which is different to the 65. So look, it's very easy. It's actually, it's really easy to get in and out of there. With that step there, yeah, you got to duck your head, but it's pretty easy. I'd be in and out of there, no worries, running this boat. So, that's the Phantom. See the configuration there. Very, very similar configuration, but slightly different. A bit more different detailing on with the sweeping of the accent that goes up onto the bridge there. This again, a nice U-shape seating area, and these guys here are really cool. Can't see them, but light up. But as you do that, they light up, and there's one of those either side, and you'll see there's one of those on the bridge. And this guy's got lockers for fenders, and underneath here, look at that chain. Oh my lord, that's a huge anchor. And look at all that chain. Really important having an all-chain rode for getting hooked up when you've got less than favorable anchoring conditions. So the chain can make all the difference. You know, a lot of the time on the smaller boats, you get chain for the first 20 feet and then it's line, and it's nothing like having all chain. Now, if I'm right, I'm thinking this guy flips up like this. That one doesn't. So now you've got opposed seating to one another. So great space for coming in and having cocktail hour. Huge cleats, all the courtesy lights again. This one again has the teak all the way up to the foredeck. What I meant to mention in the other video was double-edged sword. Some people, particularly in Florida, this teak gets very hot in the sun and the humidity, which can be a bit uncomfortable to walk on, as opposed to walking on like white gel with non-skid in it. But at the end of the day, I think it looks so much richer with the teak for the relative small amount, everything's relative, that it costs to do that. They're the squadron fins I was talking about earlier on that go back right to the early days of the squadron. Now we're going to go up to that bridge. And you can see it's got the lighting in here. I'm pretty sure that lighting is, you can change the colours to like the full spectrum of colours. If not, certainly 2 or 3 different ones. Now you've got up here, they have a full-size bridge, and this is a 68-foot boat, and this is a very, very large bridge for a 68-foot boat. These are lights that I was just showing you on the foredeck that pop up, and of an evening when you're eating food, you'd be surprised how much light that will provide. You know, without maybe not even having to have the overhead lights on, but you see the thing in all the restaurants now is these little table rechargeable lamps that they put in for kind of mood lighting rather than lighting candles, and same kind of like concept. That's what that's about. You've got everything up here that you got down below, 3 screens. You got your chain counter, engine start and stop, but all your keys are downstairs, so they don't normally, have 2 positions for the keys, but the engine keys. But you can stop and start the engines from up here as well. Garmin remote. This will be your Garmin autopilot, and this one's got the side power thrusters, proportional thrusters. I didn't show you this only on the other ones, but the steering wheel can change angles, and these seats have got a lever here for you to be able to move them backwards and forwards. Got some nice detailing here, some sculpting with the Fairline logo, and integrated to the headrest. And these look quite cool, to be honest. These pedestals tend to be, from a design kind of opportunity, nobody really does too much with them. They kind of end up being more functional. But look, again, like the radar arches, they kind of doing something kind of quite fun and unique. Kind of blended some sculpted fiberglass work with stainless steel. This is a nice feature, to have a table here in this forward position. Normally you would just have that as a seating area, but that's a table that goes up and down. It's a powered table, so you can lower it for kind of for drinks, coffee hour, cocktail hour sort of thing, and then big seating area here for dining, with your hospitality station. So it's for bottles and drinks and ice. Storage underneath here. And this is the full up galley, I guess you could call it. Grill, wet bar, ice maker, refrigeration, trash. And then back here, this is an awesome space. They've done a great job with this. So this is kind of freestanding seating, so you've got some kind of degree of flexibility with all of this. But as you can see, it's not quite just pieces of furniture just like randomly placed out here. They're all attached. They're all attached in their spaces, so they can be removed and taken off, or you can leave them in place for when you're underway. You would want to pull the cushions in up here, because obviously up here you're going to get quite a bit of wind coming through here. You know, in Northern California, Pacific Northwest, places like that, and even sometimes in Southern California, we may do a isinglass enclosure, but we would not use isinglass per se. It would be polycarbonate, a thicker material, which looks a little bit more like glass, and it doesn't roll up, but it does the same job. So that's always an option to do that around this area here. And then you know, the really cool thing about having a hard top up here is you've got a sunshade that comes back here to protect you from the sun, and you have a sunroof, a cloth sunroof, that can be retracted to let the light in or not, depending on what you want. But I mean, look at this piece of stainless work here. This is an oval tube. It's not a round tube, and it's been bent. They've ground the welds off up here, so it's all nice and smooth. You know, you can the stainless work, the tables, the woodwork. That's where you really see the attention to detail on you know, this Fairline yacht, which is is right up there with the best of them in terms of build quality, fit and finish. And you know, they're always striving to improve and do better. So it's going to continue to go in that direction. But this is a very aspirational boat, and I don't think anybody would have any complaints about any aspect of this boat. It's just phenomenal, really, to be fair. So, what can I say? That pretty well concludes my walkthroughs